Good evening, everyone. So good to be with you and with these beautiful graduates. Going to try really hard not to cry tonight because I'm just so proud, and I want to thank Mr. Hunt and everyone that had a part in making sure we're here to honor our seniors tonight. I just need to be the one that welcomes you first, but also go over a few rules. Our rules are this, guys. Seniors, you will keep your mask on till you come down on this field. You'll take it off when you get on the field and get a chance to walk across with no mask, smile into this camera for your parent, and then you will put it back on when you get back up in the stands. The other thing is, Mr. Hunt has made it very clear to me there is no hugging tonight. So when you come by me, I got a good elbow bump ready for you. I love you guys so much, and I'm so honored to be here with you tonight. We are going to start by allowing me to introduce Miss Tharani Muthakumar, who is our secretary of our senior class, to do our pledges.
At this moment, please stand and join me for the pledges. My name is Tharani Muthakumar, and I'm the senior class secretary. Please remain standing, ladies and gentlemen. And gentlemen, please remove your caps as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by our Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. You may now sit.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the most beautiful smile that you will ever see, and our parliamentarian for the class of 2020, Ms. Dia Patel, to welcome you.
Good evening, friends, families, teachers, administration, and the class of 2020. Welcome to the class of 2020's graduation. My name is Dia Patel, and I have had the honor of being your student body parliamentarian this year. When I was preparing to write this speech, to be honest, I put it off. Not because I was afraid of crying in front of hundreds of people, or I somehow had a case of post-senioritis syndrome, but because I truly cannot believe that the day we have all been waiting for is finally here. After a bunch of tardies, lost student IDs, and 4 different school schedules, we are finally done with high school. But I know that we all want to go back and hear Mr. Bagley speaking over the intercom, or hug Ms. Springer, or even just eat lunch with our friends one more time. But high school is just a stepping stone in our lives, and as this chapter closes, another one opens. After today, we'll be entering the real world, armed with all the knowledge gained in high school to prepare us for it, like dividing polynomials, analyzing 18th century poetry, and knowing that the mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell. You know, things adults do all the time in their daily lives. In the coming months, each one of us will be experiencing change in our lives of some kind. And while that is scary, it is also exciting. And it's something that we're going to need to get used to. Remember in elementary school how we weren't allowed to use calculators because our teachers said no one in the real world would just be carrying one in their pocket all the time, or how we were told to never talk to people on the internet or get into strangers' cars? Well, now we all have a button on our special pocket calculator which contacts an internet stranger specifically so that we can get into their car. My point is, change is always happening. And if we can survive Crocs going from cool to not cool to cool again, then we can get through just about anything. This fall, many of us will be moving away from friends and families and leaving behind our familiar CHS hallways, and for most of us, we will be on our own for the first time. We will be attending new classes with new people on a noble pursuit of new knowledge. We will have to make our own decisions, like who am I and what do I stand for? We'll have to toast our own Eggo waffles, microwave our own ramen, and learn how to do our own laundry. It may be difficult sometimes, but you will recognize these changes and embrace them. In order to grow and improve as people, we're going to have to step outside our comfort zones once in a while. Whether that's meeting a new friend, learning a new subject, or simply just trying pineapple on pizza. Sure, you may not like it, but then at least you'll know that you tried something new even if it wasn't your thing. You're about to walk down to this home plate with a diploma in your hand that symbolizes the past 13 years. And I'm so excited to see how everyone in the stadium is going to change and what kinds of things you guys are going to accomplish. I personally have had one unforgettable high school journey, and before I completely bore you guys, I wanted to end this by recognizing some important people throughout this journey. Thank you to our families for always being the rock in our lives and supporting us through everything. Thank you to our teachers for always believing in us and providing us with skills that we'll use in our future. To our administration, thank you for all the hard work you did to ensure that we were given a quality education for the past 4 years. Lastly, I would like to thank Ms. Springer. Even though you've only been in our lives for a handful of months, you have taught us the importance of being thankful for the small things, being kind to everyone around us, and always living life with a smile on our face and love in our hearts. Look around you guys. This is your CHS family. What we all have learned from the past couple of years is to truly cherish the relationships we have made during this journey while appreciating those that have always been there. And so with that being said, to family, friends, administration, and the class of 2020, thank you and welcome to our graduation.
If I might get you all to stand again for our national anthem and remove your hats, gentlemen, please. You may be seated. It is now my honor to talk to you just a second and tell you what I think about you and what I think about this year and give you just a little bit of advice. I can't wait. First of all, thank you for the love that you have shown me, for accepting me as your leader, for being great class. Despite all the odds that you have put up with, you are amazing. You are resilient. You have cowboy grit. You have all the things that we want you to have. Today is a big day in your life, one of those milestones you come upon, but I want you to stop and I want you to think for a minute. First of all, I want you to think about your parents. These beautiful people who have come to so many events you had. Many times they did not want to sit and watch you do anything, and they showed up anyway. The times that they loved you and told you you were great when you really weren't. All the times that they gave you advice that you will understand much better when you're about 26. But I also want you to know you were given a gift through this pandemic. You were able to stay with your family, and you were all in one place, one lovable family, learning a lot more about each other before you go off. But you are ready for that next step. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to think about these teachers that are all around you. They showed up for you tonight because they love you, because they love their jobs, because they love working with kids. I want you to thank a teacher, and I also want to thank my staff for being amazing and for what they do. While I'm thanking, there's a few people I want to recognize in my speech that are difference makers for Coppell ISD. I want to start by our school board that is sitting in front of me. I want you to stand as I call your name and wave. Mr. Tom Holm, our president. Mr. David Cavanis, our vice president. Miss Nicole Bentley, our secretary, who also has a son graduating today. Miss Tracy Fisher. Mr. Anthony Hill. Mr. Manish Sethi, and Miss Lee Walker, who also has a senior graduating today. I also want to thank our CISD Central Administrative staff, led by the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Brad Hunt, who is also one of my favorite people. Also, Dr. Angie Applegate, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Ms. Kristen Streeter, Assistant Superintendent for Administrative Services. Ms. Diana Surkar, our Chief Financial Officer, who also has a daughter graduating today. And Dr. Greg Axelson, Chief Operations Officer, formerly known as the North Principal. Thank you so much for all you do for our kids. Next, I would like to take a minute to thank our counselors and the job they do for our kids. Our counselors at Coppell High School and Victory Place put in so many hours to ensure success for each one of you. Ms. Ann Sinelli, our lead counselor. Ms. Cheryl LeBrew. Ms. Tricia Feeney Spain. Ms. LaQuina Garcia. Mr. David McKean. Ms. Laura McMillan, Ms. Janaea Williams, Ms. Rochelle Williams from Victory Place, and Kelly Guevara and Jayla Mays from CHS 9. Next, I would like to introduce our Coppell administrative team. These are my family, the people that work beside me to make sure there's success for each one of you. I thank each one of them for their long hours and for their love. First of all, Melissa Arnold and Sean Bagley, our associate principals. Assistant principals, Chris Gollner, Cynthia Osborne, and Ayla Ricks. Thank you guys for all you do for our kids. Next, I want to recognize Victory Place and Mr. Jeff Min. What an amazing man and what amazing school and the job he does as principal. And if it were not for all of those principals from your kindergarten years all the way through the high school, you would not be sitting here today. So I want to recognize each one of those administrators. Mr. Cody Kuntz, principal of CHS 9, Mr. Steve Glover, Coppell Middle School East principal, Miss Sarah Thornton, Coppell Middle School West principal, Dr. Greg Axelson, Coppell Middle School North principal, Miss Lori Squalls, Austin Elementary, Miss Ashley Minton, Canyon Ranch Elementary, Miss Andra Penny, Cottonwood Creek Elementary, Miss Shannon Edwards, Denton Creek Elementary, Miss Hemma Hall, Lakeside Elementary, who also has a daughter graduating, Miss Chantel Castronis, Richard J. Lee Elementary, Miss Laura Flynn, Mockingbird Elementary, Miss Christy Mickelson, Pinkerton Elementary, Miss Jennifer Martin, Town Center Elementary, Miss Cynthia Arterbury, Valley Ranch Elementary, and Mr. Cooper Hilton from Wilson Elementary. Now I'm going to finish talking to you really quickly and telling you thank you for the journey. Thank you for the love. There's a few things I want to say to you. There's a lot happening in our world right now that you need to be aware of because you are adults about to enter this world. You are about to take that next step in your life, and there's some decisions you have to make. This is the crossing point for you. Understanding who you are and what you stand for, remembering all the lessons your family taught you, making sure you stand by those principles, all of the love, the support that you're used to having every single day, you're going to have to remember and follow through. So I want to tell you a couple of things. I'm going to start with this. I want to read you a quote made by Robert F. Kennedy back in the 60s. He said, "We can move in the direction as a country of greater polarization, black people amongst blacks and white amongst whites, filled with hatred for one another. Or we can make an effort, as Martin Luther King Jr. did, to understand and to comprehend and replace that violence, that stain of bloodshed that has spread across our land with an effort to understand compassion and love. What we need in the United States is not division. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence and lawlessness, but it's love and wisdom and compassion toward one another, and a feeling of justice toward those who still suffer within our country." I read you that because I want you to know you are the change makers. You are going to get an opportunity to make some decisions of who we are as a country, how we love, how we take care of each other, and not judge each other by the color of our skin, but by the substance of who we are. That is what is important. So I want to end by telling you this. Be strong in your faith. Never give up hope. You are going to do amazing things. I already know that. Don't live in fear of differences, but stop. Take time to pray for acceptance to all. Forgive others, forget past hurts, and stop each and every day and seek to make someone else's day better. Be the change in this world. Use love and let it lead you every single day. Love others more than you love yourself. I hope that at Coppell High School, I have left you a legacy of love. I have shown you that I love you, I accept you, I care for you. Now I want you to go and I want you to take that love to the world and spread it out, and it will change our world. I love you, class of 2020. Thank you for the journey. I would now like to introduce to you the senior class president of the class of 2020, and that will be Mr. Leo Swaldy.
Class of 2020, we finally made it. And what a journey it's been. From the day we first walked into Coppell High School as naive freshmen to now, the day we graduate, we have faced many challenges. And although the road may have been a little rocky, the important thing is we stayed on course. While I kept the focus on the past 4 years at Coppell High School during my virtual graduation speech on Thursday, I would like to take this opportunity to instead highlight the past 2 months away from school, the COVID-19 era we are all currently going through. I'd like to shine the spotlight on those who made these unique times so special, despite the unfortunate circumstances. I want to start this off by giving a huge thank you to Superintendent Brad Hunt and the amazing Coppell ISD administration and school board for diligently working behind the scenes to continue the established tradition of excellence in Coppell, even through a global pandemic. Thank you to Ms. Springer for not only working tirelessly to make the remainder of our school year as normal as possible for us, but for also always helping to keep a smile on each of our faces. Words can't describe how much we love you, Ms. Springer. I'd like to give a big thank you to John Junn. If you don't know already, Mr. Junn made custom mugs for just about every senior here at Coppell High School. And might I add, he also included a heartfelt and personalized note with that. Your selfless act of kindness filled our hearts with joy, and we will never forget it. Cheers to Mr. Junn. I'd also like to thank Karen Brownlee for creating the Facebook group Adopt a Coppell High School Senior, along with Denise Romer, Donnet Harris, and Monica Scrivener for starting up the Coppell Class of 2020 Senior Spotlight. Your thoughtful and creative ideas were so awesome, and you were honestly really the pinnacle of one of my years, and you helped me and the class be recognized and honored, and we can't thank you enough. So one more round of applause for all of them. And lastly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank you to COVID-19. Although this virus has all caused us a lot of pain and distress, it has also brought us a new and valuable perspective. And even though I'll never forgive it for taking away our prom and the remainder of our high school career, or for making us all wear masks and gloves at our own graduation, oddly enough, it somehow managed to enrich each of our lives in one way or another. We have the power to view this situation in any way we choose, but we have to remind ourselves that what we shine our light on is what we'll see. And I'm beginning to see this pandemic in a new light. So with that being said, for all you parents out there who are fans of David Letterman, I've got a top 10 list of reasons for why I'm thankful for COVID-19. Thank you, COVID-19, for forcing us to all spend quality time with family and loved ones before we leave the nest and begin the next chapter of our lives. Coming in hot, number 9, thank you, COVID-19, for showing us that we can stay connected despite being physically apart. Shout out Zoom, Netflix party, and social media. Number 8, thank you, COVID-19, for free food delivery. I definitely took advantage of that. Number 7, thanks, COVID-19, for giving us the time to do the things we truly want to do. Number 6, COVID-19, thank you for allowing each of us to catch up on just about every show or movie we've been wanting to watch. Shout out to Marty Bird and, of course, Joe Exotic. Number 5, thanks, COVID-19, for gifting us unlimited hours of sleep. I don't think I've ever slept so much in my life. Thank you for slowing down our world and letting us all breathe a little. Number 4, COVID-19, thank you for 45-minute online AP exams. Much better than 3-hour exams when we're cooped up in a gym. Number 3, thank you, COVID-19, for a free dozen donuts. Shout out Krispy Kreme. Number 2, thank you, COVID-19, for teaching us the value of patience, courage, and toilet paper. Pretty valuable nowadays, huh? And finally, number 1, thank you, COVID-19, for teaching us to be adaptable and creative. I don't think I would have ever tried to work out with a jug of milk if it weren't for you. And might I add, this right here is a pretty creative way to make our graduation happen. In a world currently full of uncertainty, there's one thing that I'm sure of. Class of 2020 knows a little something about perseverance and grit. We are all equipped with the tools to take on any additional challenges that may lie ahead in the future. And for those of us who are still struggling, just know that these times will pass, and we will only be stronger because of it. I'd like to leave you with this. Many things in life are temporary. Our time at Coppell High School was temporary. Even global pandemics are temporary. But there are some things in life that are permanent. And Cowboy Fight never dies. Congratulations, class of 2020. And again, we finally made it.
Dr. Hunt, I am pleased to present to you the senior class of 2020 of Coppell High School. There are 903 total graduates in the class of 2020. 695 of those exceptional seniors are before us tonight. I have verified that each of these seniors have met the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the Coppell Independent School District and should be awarded the appropriate diploma or certificate at this time.
Thank you, Ms. Springer. I would like to take a moment and just thank Ms. Springer. There is nobody that would have been able to guide Coppell High School through this incredible year and this unprecedented ending than Ms. Laura Springer. I'd like for us to give Ms. Springer a big round of applause for loving our kids so much and being such a great leader. And to you, the senior class of Coppell High School 2020, please know that we are very, very proud of you and all of your amazing accomplishments. I also want to share that the City of Coppell, led by Mayor Karen Hunt, and the City of Irving, led by Mayor Rick Stouffer, have declared today, Sunday, May 31st, as Coppell ISD Senior Day in their respective cities. In addition, our State Representative Julie Johnson and our State Senator Nathan Johnson have issued proclamations recognizing the class of 2020 for your grit and resilience and truly showing that Cowboy Fight never dies. You have been an amazing senior class. We thank you for 13 incredible years in Coppell ISD, and we look forward to even greater accomplishments in your future. Ms. Springer has verified these students are eligible to receive their diploma or certificate from Coppell ISD. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Coppell Independent School Board of Trustees, I certify them to be graduates of Coppell ISD to receive their diplomas or certificates and to be granted at this time.
Ishan Jayal. Charlie Andrew Villalobos. Anjali Adhikari. Akif Abidi. Isha Agarwal. Rashi Agarwal. Shreya Agarwal. Gabriel Aguiar. Kaylee Aguilar. Juliana Aguirre Jimenez. Sai Akarapu. Niranjan Akilan. Bannon Alabudi. Luke Albright. Alice May Alford. Mohsin Ali. Mustafa Al-Rawi. Juana Alvarez. Juliana Alvarez. Alian Alwani. Harsha Ambati. Hemanth Anantha. Riley Anderson. Joseph Angrasano. Juana Anguiano. Benjamin Apperson. Sebastian Aranza. Carlos Arconada Simonovis. Eric Aguayo. Joshua Arnold. Anika Arutla. Vanuli Arya. Sarah Assad. Jackson Ashby. Abrar Aslam. Arya Atluri. Devin Avon. Abhinav Ayancha. Minjay Beg. Carl Bays. Jennifer Lynn Baggett. Mirza Beg. Kinsey Bailey. Manreet Baines. Shreya Bandapaye. Jayla Banks. Arohi Bansal. Chloe Barker. Raylyn Barnes. Madeline Barnett Vargas. Renata Barona. Benjamin Bartlett. Vaden Barve. Soundarya Baskar. Bailey Basket. Bevan Baskin. Benjamin Battleson. Sarah Bienmunk. Bishop Bell. Jackson Binge. David Burtis. Jacob Betts. Palak Bhargava. Sandesh Barther. Tanmay Bhatia. Sanya Bahat. Arjit Bhattacharjee. Ritika Bhattacharya. Robert Bizaki. Sebastian Blas. Renee Bloom. Mia Bone. Samhita Bondara. Joseph Bonfiglio. Jesse Bonner. Aiden Bunju. Ben Bohart. Isabel Bowles. Lauren Boyd. Michael Briscoe. Jackson Briscoe. Samuel Broughton. Chanel Brown Bossy. Sally Boachi. Samantha Bowie. Julia Bulgarelli. Tanisha Bundela. Jessica Cabreos. Karis Campbell. Alyssa Campos. Byers. Larry Trayvon Byers. Grayson Carney. Adam Carter. Hanny Casamayor. Gavin Casey. Lawrence Castillo. Santiago Siniceros Gomez. Clara Centeno. Araceli Cervantes. Anthony Cesario. Pallavi Chandaramani. Irene Chang. Jacob Chappell. Sonali Chattervetti. Adi Chaudhary. Ananya Chidala. Ashwak Chima. Rithik Chenapati. Juan Claire Chion. Pooja Charuku. Caitlin Chi. Teresa Chin. Adya Chinta. Vamsi Chinta. Varsha Chintapenta. Jaden Churchman. Juliana Siskowski. Claire Clements. Kaylee Cloutier. Landon Cochran. Millicent Coleman. Nils Collins. Skylar Corbally. Madison Cordell. Elizabeth May Crutchfield. Ayush Dalal. Trevor Dame. Shravani Dengeti. Matthew Dow. Sydney Dawkins. Quinlan Day. Abigail DeLazare Stacy. Matthew Francis Dean. Carlos Del Angel Carbajal. Ethan Depew. Graduating number 2 in the class with a 5.7708 GPA, your salutatorian, Het Desai. Elias Diaz. Elijah Diekman. Anika Divakur. Justin Dodd. Douglas Do Nascimento. Graduating number 3 in the class with a 5.7609 GPA, Ritesh Dontula. Fatima Dudbai. Caroline Dunn. Cole Duron. Alex Dyke. Hannah Einemo. Mustafa El Garbi. Abdullah El Kayar. Joshua Ellis. Srinivasa Chaitanya Erenki. Andrew Espindola. Robert Estrada. Tyler Felton. Riley Ferguson. Nina Fernandez. Constance Hope Fezzi. Zacchaeus Findley.
Alexia Flores. Axel Gallegos. Akshara Ganesh. Genesis Garcia. Katie Garcia. Viviana Renee Garcia. Langston Gardner. Johanna Gebrejohans. Brinna George. Varsha George. Amrita Gose. Arjit Gose. Avery Gifford. Piper Gifford. Risha Goyce. Campbell Goforth. Shawan Golecha. Vera Golapalli. Daniel Gonzalez. Jacob Gonzalez. Harsh Gopalan. Ariel Gordon. Gabrielle Gordon. Caitlin Grabeau. Mirko Grasoli. Meher Gujar. Graduating number 1 in his class with a 5.7962 GPA, Prayag Gupta. Anna Guzniak. Jude Hadi. Eric Hagerud. Ali Hajibeji. Madeline Hall. Rita Hamid. Sung Ho Han. Amrin Haq. Garrett Harden. Sierra Hargraves. Harsha Haridas. Evan Harper. Catherine Harris. Anae Hartley. Lauren Harvey. Abhishek Hattel. Jared Reese Horry. Lucas Hediger. Kyler Henderson. Nathan Hernandez. April Herrera. Annika Heron. Brant Heron. Parker Hicks. Sierra Love Hill. Catherine Elizabeth Holland. Tossiful Hawk. Christopher Houston. Natalie Howitt. Karina Wang. Landry Hubble. Michael Hudson. Natalie Hudson. Emily Huey. Emily Hunt. Clayton Hunter. Ryan Hunter. Emma Hayden. Daniel Edward Igrisan. Allison Imanivong. Molly Ireland. Isabella Isley. Cushy Jane. Eliana Hawkes. Alexis Jared. Francesca Jobert. Jordan Jareggi. Alishba Juvaid. Benjamin Gilson. Brock Johnson. Connor Johnson. Mark Johnson. Neha Jaman. Emily Jones. Kalina Jones. Trinity Jones. Dylan Joseph. Anna Judd. Manesha Kakaletti. Haruna Kakiuchi. Anushka Kalayo. Anushka Kalayo. Malavika Kashyap. Madison Keaton. Lauren Kellett. Raisa Khan. Ruchika Kawala. Cheun Kim. Jane Kim. Ryan Kim. Nathan Kinley. Mitch Kirkby. Eugenia Kizasu. Alec Clem. Justin Klein. Priscilla Company. Shreya Kodapalli. Ravanth Krishna Kodapalli. Shruti Kokuntla. Graduating number 9 in his class with a 5.712 GPA, Cole Krautkramer. Benjamin Kranek. Abhirami Krishnamurthy. Siddharth Kumar. Samantha Lay. Preeti Lalubai. Priya Lalubai. Icha Lamachani. Maximus Lamendola. Sarah LaSalle. Philip Lazarowski. Vanessa Leday. Heather Lee. John Lemus Aguilar. Joseph Lichtenstein. Xavier Lindsay. Madison Littell. Anthony Liu. Divine Livingstone Cheeky. Sorry. Montserrat Lomeli Galeto. Andres Lopez. Patrick Lopez. Brooke Lawrence. Hugo Garcia. Haley Lozano. Vanessa Lozano. Albert Liu. Graduating number 5 in her class with a 5.764 GPA, Karen Liu. Nick Lucas. Stephen Linzer. Tiffany Lee. Hayden MacArthur. William McCluskey. Lacia Madonna. Nikita Madavaram. Max Madlambayan. Jessica McGee. Shravya Mahesh. Diptendu Maiti. Esha Makar. Raul Malhotra.
Parachi Malkati. Hari Malade. Ruben Mammon. Rahul Aditya Mandala. Lacia Manet. Julia Manuel. Emmanuel Maria. Ashlesh Marapeli. Jack Marlin. Kai Martin. Madison Martin. Anu Matthew. Gabrielle Matthew. Anna Matthews. Jackson Matthews. Carolyn McConnell. Naya McGee.
Can you scoot it that way?
Catherine McKethan. Gabrielle McLaughlin. Connor McLean. Danny McMillan. Nishant Medicharla. Rachana Medicharla. Kyle Meister. Rishi Meka. Jaron Minzimer. Mitchell Millerin. Peyton Minyard. Jaron Menzimer. Armand Merchant. Camila Paredes. Abhishek Amol Mishra. Nevaeh Mitchum White. Debaditya Mitra, Christian Maccabee, Maya Mohan, Adidev Mohapatra, Benjamin Mojica, Michelle Muller, Isabella Mora, Haley Moran, Alondra Moreno Estrella, Karen Morlet Arnaud, Tarun Muda, Chibola Malumba, Pragati Mandada, Morgan Murley, Tharni Muthukumar, Ritika Magaladuka, Akash Nair, Rahul Nair, Rishil Nakana, Yashasvi Nalamutu, Ritvik Namasivayam, Hariharan Narayanan, Nitin Naresh, Sindhuja Naru, Trisha Narwaker, Sai Neelanjana, Connor Neely, Fatima Nimachwala, Jordan Nelson, Sean Nelson, Danya Nisar, Matt Newsom, Jackson Newsom, Matthew Nunez, Abhinav Navula, Abhiram Navula, Ashley O'Connor, Reagan O'Hearn, Megan O'Neill, Ryan O'Toole, Nicole Obialo, Parker Odette, Katie Odom, Dylan Olivares, Judy Oliver, Cameron Olson, Anthony Onalaha, Mildred Padilla, Ananya Pagadala, Trinity Page, Akash Paidasetti, Satvika Palela, Sengmin Park, Micaiah Parker,
is it?
Sophia Rasa. Caleb Razzo. Clark Parlier. Mason Pascal. Aditi Patel. Anjali Patel. Devin Patel. Dia Patel. Priya Patel. Ishan Patel. Mansi Patel. Prem Patel. Nicolas Reyes. Ria Patel. Shrey Patel. Faith Patterson. Juan Rafael De Leon Paulino. Aditya Pawar. Roque Perez Pareja. Jillian Perry. Ashlyn Peterman. Daphne Pham. Queen Fang. Deja Phillip. Kaylee Pinkert. Kelly Pinder. Allison Pitala. Brooke Pitala. Hudson Polk. Roberta Ponce Rodriguez. Hanumath Panaluri. Nawawan Pupanid. Kaylee Popelka. Nanette Patour. Lauren Potts. Ananya Prakash. Nicholas Pronsky. Aditya Petrevu. Anish Pulapati. Santosh Prasad. Freedom Prince Chapel. Matthew Putt. Damini Putty. Nicholas Quillens. Alexia Quintanilla. Sejal Rahi. Reina Raj. Anisha Raju. Sampriti Ramakrishnan. Aryan Ramasetti. Abigail Ramos. Alyssa Ramos. Alexandra Ransom. Amsa Rof. Terry Rauschenbach. Tharun Ravikumar. Manasa Ravapati. Monish Sankar Ravishankar. Yash Ravula. Sai Ravuri. Tharun Rayapati. Caleb Rosso. Bhavik Reddy. Sriya Reddy. Olivia Reed. Camden Restivo. Leslie Reta. Ricardo Ramos. Courtney Rich. Margaret Ring.
Nupur Rishi. Jan Rivera. Morgan Robb. Reed Robbins. Haley Robertson. Margaret Roberts. Derek Rodriguez. Emily Rodriguez. Grecia Rodriguez. Yoel Rodriguez. Alyssa Romer. Kennedy Rogers. Diego Romo. Alan Rosales. Taylor Rose. Tyler Rose. Peyton Rosenbaum. Sydney Rowe. Anish Roy. Cameron Rudd. Vincent Runfola. Anid Salam. Anjanette Salcido. Jacqueline San Miguel. Brian Sanchez. Emily Sangerhausen. Ram Kumar Santhanam. Mitchell Sappington. Sibby Sarviswarren. Nicholas Shadow. Ryan Schweitzer. Allison Scrivener. Andrew Scrivener. Shri Selvan. Selena Selvakumar. Sana Selvamani. Mithil Segal. Ashvi Shah. Falak Shah. Mihir Shah. Nupur Shah. Rayed Sheikh. Alifia Sheikh. Caden Shanks. Ariba Sharif. Ved Sharma. Mahadi Shastri. Jackson Sheely. Dara Shalat. Kajal Shiva II. Sanskar Shrestha. Sankalp Shubham. Zaina Siddiqui. Hannah Sigler. Akansha Singh. Raul Salinas. Sophia Surkar. Anudeep Siravella. Rehan Sivji. Grace Skinner. Churchill Small. Brooke Smith. Anjali Smith. Irene Sun. Adriana Soto Cruz. Lauren Whitney. Catherine Spencer. Luke Spencer. Shelby Spoor. Ava Sprague. Marley Sprott. Reagan Stone. Pranav Sudhir. Leo Swaldi. Sharanya Swaminathan. Rachel Tennell. Grace Tanner. Luke Tanner. Graduating number 7 in his class with a GPA of 5.7209, Andrew Tao. Diego Tarango. Brandon Taylor. Yuna Tarachi. Eva Thiel. Sumya Thodakura. Sravya Thodakura. Daphne Tian. Connor Timmerman. Jock Tovar Galvan. Zachary Tucker. Tabitha Tudor. Tejas Vinny Tumaru Jr. Gurbir Upal. Srija Upu. Nako Osami. Nimra Usmani. Madhumita Vakadala. Marie Valadez. Sai Valuru. Shreya Vanparia. Brian Velasquez. Anand Vemaganti. Nisha Vengurlikar. Graduating number 6 in his class with a GPA of 5.728, Rohil Verma. Eduardo Verti. Riley Vick. Zanir Zoner Samani. Giovanna Villanova Silva. Mina Vantavilu. Megan Vu. Jackson Walker. Faith Wall. Reagan Wall. Riley Wall. Benjamin Wang. Celeste Wang. Riley Warner. Anaya Watkins. Macy Watrous. Casey Webb. Samuel Webb. Maxfield Wells. Timothy West II. Theodore James Wapham II. Victoria Wiegand. Sorry? Oh, say that again. Tyrese Ward. William Wire. Cameron Williams. Kyle Williams. Trevor Williams. Brooklyn Wyndham. Maxwell Winokur. Ho Wan. Dayon Wong. Sarah Wu. Maomi Wood. George Shea. Catherine Yang. Benjamin Yaney. Abby Yun. Vittore Zanelli. Milada Zatkalik. Joshua Zavaslak. Cooper Cox. Kylie Ahmad. Marie Boone. Thomas Capdevilla. Eugene Kim. Leo Kim. Christian Liu. Shraddha Panapur. Raman Shrestha. Ethan Tan. Samir Thota. Roma Mazumdar. Rishik Barankala. Michelle Shamin. Vineet Padala. Sarah Kim.
We're going to give just a few moments. We've got to get our next speaker out of getting her picture taken. Can we give these graduates another big hand? Awesome job. Michelle, video?
Graduates, you have proven that you can handle any challenge that comes your way. We wish you the best of luck going forward in whatever your path may be. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to the 2020 graduates. Unbelievable accomplishment, especially during this tough time. Like I always say, hard work always pay off. I wish you guys the best in the future. You guys are gonna have a bright future in front of you guys. Keep it up, keep working hard, and never give up. Take care, guys.
Congratulations to the 2020.
I just want to congratulate you guys for graduating high school. That's a huge accomplishment, especially with doing it during this pandemic. Kudos to you guys. I'm so proud of you guys for being able to overcome that. And, that's a big hurdle you guys had to climb. And I know it was tough. And I'm super proud of you guys for keeping pushing. I just want to wish you guys the best of luck for life. This was the first step to take. And, I'm excited for the future for all of you guys.
2020 graduate. We're so proud of what you accomplished in this difficult time. Just wanted to say congratulations, God bless you, and I wish you guys all the best.
Congrats 2020 grads. Good luck on everything in the future and enjoy it.
Congratulations to you guys, 2020 graduates. This is an important milestone for you guys. And this tough time, you guys will make it through. So you guys are going to be ready for anything in the future. So best of luck on your future.
Congratulations 2020 graduates. We're so proud of you guys and good luck in the future.
Congratulations to all the 2020 high school graduates, and I hope you guys have a bright future. Hope you keep God first and enjoy life and take it day by day.
I want to congratulate the graduating class of 2020 this year. I know this spring has been really tough, likely not getting the chance to walk on the stage to receive your diplomas, not getting to celebrate with family and friends. I do want you to know that we are really proud of you and of your accomplishments. Graduating high school is a huge milestone in your lives. You have so much left ahead of you. I want you to remember to set your sights high and dream big. And God bless you.
It is my honor to introduce the Vice President of the Class of 2020 for our farewell address, Ms. Sarah Wu.
First and foremost, the biggest thank yous to our Superintendent, Dr. Hunt, our unbelievably supportive CISD administration and school board, and of course, our principal, Ms. Springer. To express in words how thankful we could possibly be for the way you managed to remember each and every student's name, background, and story with just one brief conversation and an oddly comforting hug in the middle of the halls would be impossible. However, the light that you have provided for so many students and teachers alike makes it clear that amidst a global pandemic and a hectic school year, there was no one more qualified to be in a position of not only influence, but of inspiration. Thank you to the class of 2020 for making it this far and proving that cowboy fight never dies. And of course, thank you to my family for being my biggest supporters all throughout my life. It is an absolute honor to be able to deliver the class of 2020 farewell address, and I hope to make this amazing milestone one to remember alongside our final goodbyes. Throughout our education, I'm sure that as students, we've stumbled across plenty of inspiration, both in and out of the classroom. It has become undeniably clear that without the guidance of some colorful, inspirational posters in the gym, our lives may potentially crumble right before our eyes. But across the many mantras I have been taught over the past 18 years, one strange and rather questionable quote has always stuck to me and was taught to me by no other than my loving mother. It goes, if someone ever decides to punch you, make sure to hit them back with a chair. Evidently, this quote could be interpreted in many different ways, but to me, this held meaning beyond the misuse of furniture. Life, inevitably, will be throwing nothing but punches at us until the day we die. From missing the school bus, leaving homework at home, failing that quiz, but also more unexpected tragedies, such as blatant injustice, fatal illness, or losing loved ones. To simply ignore this game of life and live as if these failures are not ingrained into it is to be completely ignorant of the way we are built to grow. I believe the reason challenge makes change is because we are made to be the same. If we choose to be complacent, we're also choosing not to grow, even if life tries to do it for us. This is why I find it so essential to find back. Whether you hit life back with perseverance or unwavering kindness, these become the chair that beats life's punch. If we challenge life each day as if it was our last, one day will actually be correct. And when we ask ourselves each day, am I being challenged today? And the answer is consistently no, we'll know that something needs to change in order for us to grow. Remembering that life is a challenge that was created to be overcome is one of the most important reminders I've held close to my heart to guide me in times of loss and distress. Because the start of anything new, disregarding all expectations, all pride, all fear or embarrassment, will begin with challenging ourselves and the world. So in the same way, I hope this commencement of our new stage in life makes it clear how life begs for the same outlook from each and every single one of us to challenge it, to not get stuck in the trap of complacency by accepting what is normal, but to question why life has thrown a punch, and more importantly, how to fight back harder. If we've learned anything as a generation, especially as the class of 2020, we know that this year was filled with challenges from beginning to end. But like our student body president, Leo Swaldi, has made clear, no matter how unfortunate it might have seemed to lose those last highlights of senior year, we remain fortunate enough to say that we are not only safe, not only healthy, but also prepared to take on the even larger challenges of life that wait ahead. I've never been more grateful to be a part of a class that has proven that excellence is only the beginning of what we can achieve, even in times like these. To finally step into this new stage of life alongside the best people I could have ever met in my 18 years is truly a blessing that I will never take for granted. With that said, I would like to formally congratulate the wonderful class of 2020 on achieving this milestone and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Guys, I want to remind you that when we finish this, please don't just pile out of your seats. We will absolutely dismiss you by sections. It won't take long, I promise. Great job. Thank you, Sarah. At this time, I would like everyone in the senior class to please stand. In this moment of presentation, in common bond to symbolize the transition from one phase of your life to the next, we request that you move your tassels from right to left to signify graduation. We are going to sing our Alma Mater with Mr. and Miss CHS, Leo Swaldi and Maya Mohan, and after that, you will be graduates. So Leo and Maya, come lead us.
Please sing along with us.
And now, we're graduates.